Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Black Clover. Last time around we had the underwater temple where, sure enough, we went to the underwater temple. Noelle was able to build a decent water bubble and guide us to the underwater temple where we met sea folk. Just people that live underwater in this nice little air bubble underwater. And then we met the high priest who decided to make a game, and it's a battle royale where the 9 members of the Black Bulls are being pitted against 9 sea folk and see who wins. Let's see who wins, basically. So, that is pretty much where we left off with the battle royale beginning. You know, weird thing, I've seen a lot of this is namely either English dubs of some anime or just other English shows where I've seen shows recently say Battle Royal instead of Battle Royale, and they spell it that way too. Like, they don't add the E at the end, but that's not right, isn't it? I've always thought it was Battle Royale, so I don't know. Need a Royale with cheese. Anyway. None of that is important. What is important is that you head down in the description or into the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure to watch the reaction. And when you're done, you can come back to the YouTube video like always. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Black Clover. Here we go. God, we couldn't even get one episode into this whole battle royale before they showed up. It's fine. It's fine. Boy. Well, now we can work together. Yay. Now we can work together against him. Or maybe not. Maybe he'll just be... Maybe they will be Team 3. It's a battle royale. It could happen. Although the sea folk are kind of down. They've got 4 people, maybe 4 people, because the sun seemed to go down. So the great pirates are Kyoto and Kahono. Are they part of the great pirates? That is how he said it, right? Kyoto, Kaito. No, not Kaito. Kyoto, something like that. Yeah. Well, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I mean, I do love that it's like, all right, 9v9. Like, it's fascinating because it's like, I feel like some other anime, like older anime, would be like, okay, now we have this, the rest of this arc is going to be an episode of each fight. Whereas this one, we plowed through 5 of them immediately, pretty much. I mean, there were 4 down instantly. The ones that fought Luck, Magna, Gauche, and Asta, all of them went down immediately. And then Vanessa took out hers. So what we have left are Kahono, Kyoto, the sun, may or may not be, okay, and a mysterious 4th person. Mysterious final person, so I don't know, we'll have to see who that one is. I mean, to be fair, we have no idea where... Well, we didn't see Finral really fighting anyone. We saw him leaving, trying to get away from someone. Gray turned into a crab, so he's not really fighting anybody. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see where the other guy is. But we still have Kahono and Kyoto. But I guess it does beg the question, are we now going to team up? Are the Sea Folk and the Black Bulls going to team up against Veto? Or not? I don't know. We'll have to find out, but good stuff. Good stuff so far. It's interesting. So the Sea Folk are strong enough and permitted to go to the surface, but seemingly only to Rockway. But they're not allowed in the capital. Now, why is that? They didn't really give an explanation as to why that is. But if they win this, then Kiato and Kahono will be given their grandfather's authority, and then they can go make their dreams come true of Kahono wants to be an idol, Kiato wants to be a dancer. So, which is interesting. It's interesting, but it's just like, I don't know why is that the case, So now they're fighting for their dreams. Which is kind of a problem because we're fighting for our dreams, and we're also fighting for, the sake of the Clover Kingdom, so. But I do also like that Noelle is in charge. She is in control of her magic. At least at this point. I suppose it's possible that previously she wasn't. Because, if it's a whole thing of like, oh, she doesn't want to hurt people, she has hit Asta and Magna and other people with her magic before, accidentally. But now, I think it's that now she is in control of her magic in its entirety. She did it. She is in control of her magic. But now it's just a mental block that's holding back her her attack spells. So she doesn't want to hurt anybody. She's just a good girl. She probably wasn't meant to fight, She's not meant to fight. She's meant to just just live a normal life. But she wants to help people. She's a good girl, But she doesn't want to hurt anyone, even her adversaries. And especially she doesn't want to hurt Kahono. So she has to overcome this block. But what is her dream, specifically? What is her dream? I'm sure we talked about this, at the beginning of the show, when we were first, getting introduced to Noelle. I think it was just because I was like, I don't want her to be left behind by the plot at all. And, hey, 43 episodes in, we haven't done that. So, that's pretty good. But, I know at the beginning of the show I compared her a lot to Uraraka. I wonder if that comparison is now going to keep going just a little bit with the whole dream thing, because it's Uraraka kind of had that as well, where it's just it wasn't this big grandiose I'll be the number one hero or anything like that. It's she wanted to be a hero to get money so that she could take care of her parents, and she did want to help people, That's really it. It wasn't this big grandiose thing with Deku, Bakugo, Ida. It wasn't this big dream. And Noelle kind of has that too. And it's an interesting thing that it's what, we haven't really delved into that of what does Noelle want to do, Why did she want to join the Magic Knights, Was it just because everyone in her family does? Her 3 siblings are all Magic Knights. They're in the Shit Eater squad, so. But she's not in the Shit Eater squad. She's in the. She's not in the Shit Eater squad. She's in the Eating Shit squad. I don't know if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't, so it's fine. But she's a part of the Black Bulls, the certifiable worst squad of the Magic Knights. But I don't know. What is her dream? Was it just to be a Magic Knight? Did she actually want to help people? She said that, but it's just, what does that entail? What does that robe mean to her? What does the Magic Knight? What do the Magic Knights mean to her? That's kind of where we're at, which is interesting. Is really interesting, and I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see, how that continues, because we've heard Asta and Yuno's dream and stuff like that, and I don't know, I guess, have we heard too many other people's dreams? Not too many, actually. So now, faced with Kahono and Kiato, it's if you're gonna beat them, like, they are going to give their all, you know? They are going to give their all, but, you know, do you have the drive, basically? I don't know. I mean, I think she does. I hope she does. But she has to figure that out. And she has to figure that out on the fly. She has to figure that out in the heat of battle. So yeah, she gotta figure that out in the heat of battle. What does she want? You know? What does she want? And while she's figuring that out and fighting Kahano, problems. Veto is here. How did he even get here? I mean, I guess if they just have a water mage, he probably just got here the same way. But I guess we should have just assumed that they would get here on this time, because it's like, yeah, this is when it is, you know, the easiest to get to this place. I guess also the thing with Kahano being on the surface, I guess it could be that she was there for like a month, you know. Because the thing is that, you know, the mana is weakened during a full moon. They said they haven't had visitors in 10 years, but that doesn't mean they can't leave to the surface every full moon, which is around once a month, so... So yeah, I guess it could just be that that's where she was. Granted, she got back there. She got back there pretty easily and quickly. I don't know. Probably best not to think about it too much, but yeah. Now we have trouble. Now we have even more trouble in this battle royale. So, oh boy, we're gonna have to figure some stuff out, and we're gonna have a heck of a fight on our hands. So, but that is basically it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Black Clover reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.
I've been crying for hours, baby.